Good pause YouTube, and yeah guys, if you're wondering how I look like, this is me. Don't be alarmed, I am Mexican. I'm just very pale, pero si no me creen, pues me vale verga, and I really don't give a fuck. But yeah, for those of you who don't know, I used to do picture-in-picture a lot back in the days, but I recently have stopped because I find it a lot easier just to do regular narrations as opposed to doing picture-in-picture, because picture-in-picture takes a lot more rendering time and a lot more uploading time, where regular battles don't. But yeah, for those of you who do like picture-in-picture, just leave a comment down below, and maybe I'll try to get up one picture-in-picture at least every week or so. Now I know everybody has their own preferences, so some of you might not like picture-in-picture, others may, and if you don't, that's fine, just say no more picture-in-picture. But for those of you who do like it, I'll try my best to get one up at least every week or so. So my opponent today is going to be Geass1994. Now, there's not really anything on his team that I'm too afraid of outside of the Duosian, because if it turns out to be the Trick Room variant, I could be in a very bad situation. Also, the Masquerade, if I allow him to get up to at least like +2 or +3, I could be in a very bad situation and get swept, because obviously Gardevoir will not be able to take a hit from it. So I'm just going to lead off with my Rotom, seeing as I can freely Volt Switch on his entire team, and I can just switch in the appropriate check or counter to it, which I basically do anytime I see the opportunity to lead off with my Rotom. So he's going to be leading off with the Behemoth. I guess maybe thinking I would lead off with my Okay, if I call it Gardevoir, I'm sorry, because I've been doing that a lot lately, but yeah. I'm going to Volt Switch out into my Gardevoir because I want to see what he wants to do, and he turns out to have the Light Screen, which automatically confirms the fact that he's not going to be a nasty plot Trick Room set, and he's not going to be a Calm Mind set. He's going to be more of a supportive set. So because I really can't do anything to the Behemoth, I'm going to go for the Will-O-Wisp, but he opts to switch onto the Togetic, which has me thinking he might be carrying the Heal Bell. So I'm going to take this opportunity and switch into my Garbodor so I can basically get up the Toxic Spikes. That way I can poison the Sock, break its 30, I can poison the Basculin, get that extra bristle damage, and I can Toxic the Behemoth, all which will definitely benefit me in the long run of the battle. So he ends up getting the burn with the Flamethrower, and you're going to see that that really does play a bit of a role, as I'm going to get up my first layer of Toxic Spikes as I bring in the Masquerade. Now I am at -3. So I do carry the Rock Blast, but because I'm at -3 attack and it's not stabbed, although it is 4 times super effective, I know it's going to be doing an alright amount of damage, but not too much to where I know he's going to be scared to switch out. But luckily for me, I actually pay him back for the burn, and I end up getting a crit on the 3rd Rock Blast, but as you're going to see, he pays me back for that crit, because you guys know that this game fucking hates me. So he's going to go for the Air Slash, and he flinches me, as I was going to go for another Rock Blast. Now, if you're wondering why I'm not going for Clear Smog, it's because me, being the idiot that I am, Misstep See, this is what I mean. Misstep Garbodor, and I put Sludge Wave on it. Yeah. Above that, I missed my Rock Blast as he goes for another Quiver Dance. Now he's a +2, and I am in a really bad situation. Because after +2, I know my Rotom does not outspeed anymore, so I'm going to have to hope and pray that I can live a hit. Maybe he won't crit me with the Bug Buzz or the Air Slash. So here it is. I'm switching to my Rotom, and there his Light Screen goes down, so that's good. And then he pulls out the Hydro Pump! What? Live, please, live, live. Yes! I'm able to live, and I'm going to be able to finish him off with a Thunderbolt. And that was very crucial, because I was actually very close to going for Volt Switch, which really would have been stupid of me, because I'm pretty positive after +2 I wasn't going to finish him off. So yeah, I really need to start thinking more things through, because I was about to click Volt Switch. I don't know. Why do you guys watch my battles? I fucking suck. Anyways, I'm switching to my Yellow Seed on the obvious, very obvious, Aqua J, and it turns out to be Life Orb, which means the Toxic and the Life Orb Recall is really going to start racking up on him. As he goes for the Taunt on my Wartortle, I don't know why. I mean, Wartortle do run Toxic and Yawn as a status move, but really, there's nothing I can do to Basculin. I mean, Wartortle gets no setup move. I don't even know about... Whatever. So I'm going to go for the Scald as he brings in the Duosian. Now, obviously, because I don't want him setting up freely, I'm going to switch out into my Rotom, which also could have been risky, because as I said, he could have been the Trick Room variant, but because 95% of Duosians are max defense, max HP with Calm Mind, I'm going to switch into my Rotom, which luckily he does turn out to be Calm Mind, so I'm going to go straight for the Trick. Unfortunately for me, he actually pulls a very smart switch out to the Basculin, which means now the Duosian is still a bit of a threat. But because he has max defense, max HP, I know that my Golurk should be able to deal with it pretty well, as I'm going to switch out to my Milk Tank. Now, I'm actually physically defensive, and the new animation for Double Edge looks fucking awesome. If you're wondering why I have physically defensive Milk Tank, it's because it was something I wanted to try out, and it's actually been doing pretty good. This thing can take physical hits for fucking days, although I can't take special moves. But Gardevoir in its own right is easily one of the best special walls in the NU tier, which I don't know why people don't use it more. But because I know he's locked into Double Edge, I'm going to get this free opportunity to get on my Stealth Rocks, as he's going to bring back in the Duosian. Now, as I said, I am physically defensive, sorry, so I don't want to take a hidden power fighting to the face. So I'm going to switch out to my Golurk, but he ends up going for the Psychic as the following turn. I'm pretty positive a Adamant Stab, super effective, Iron Fist boosted Shadow Punch is going to be able to finish him off. Nope. He lives. Really? Hold on. Duosion. You're not supposed to live. Whatever. If you're wondering why I have Golurk in NU, it's because for some stupid reason Golurk is now NU. I don't know why. This thing is going to, in my opinion, Golurk is going to be overpowered in NU, which is why I'm abusing it for the time being. So he's going to predict me to go for another Shadow Punch, and he's going to switch out to the Togetic, which, you know what, is fine by me. So thinking that he will predict me to switch out, or maybe he would just go for the Heal Bell or Roost Up to get back HP, I'm actually going to go for the Focus Punch. Unfortunately, he burns me. Not burns me, but he hits me with a Flamethrower. So I'm going to go for another Focus Punch, and he just goes for Flamethrower again. All I wanted to do was to get it unprotected Focus Punch. Why would you not let me do this? Why? Maybe he specs? But then again, that would be a little weird to run specs Togetic, if you ask me. I don't know. No. To each their own, to each their own. I can't judge. I make some very stupid sets. And insert Psychic Arceus here from Sour Balls. Fuck yourself. Anyways, so I managed to kill off the Togetic with the Volt Switch, as I'm going to bring back in my Yellow Seed. Now, because I am almost at full HP and I am Eviolite, even if he does go for the Thunderbolt being a modest spread, I know I will be able to take it, but obviously he's not going to be modest because he is carrying dual screens, which means he will be more invested into his defenses. Unless he was a tankish set, which I would just find a bit odd. But after you're gonna see, after you see here, the Energy Ball doesn't do anything to me, which automatically confirms my suspicions of him being more invested into his defenses as opposed to his special attack. As I'm gonna be able to take another one, and after the Scald, I'm gonna be able to knock him down to a point where the Toxic is gonna be able to finish him off. Now his last at this point, I believe, is the Duosion and the Sock, which I'm pretty sure my team can still work around. But he actually brings in the Duosion. Not entirely too sure why. I mean, I guess maybe he didn't want it anymore, but yes, you have Light Screen up, but I am in Torrent range, and Torrent boosted Scald from anything is going to do a good chunk of damage. So now he's going to bring in the Sock. Now after the Toxic and the Stealth Rock's Dexterity is obviously going to be broken. So here, what I should have done was switch into my Gardevoir, but I actually forgot about the fact that I had tricked off my Scarf to his Basculin. So I lose my Rotom for no apparent reason, but I still have my Gardevoir at full HP, and I actually carry his, I actually trace his Sturdy, which means even if he got a Super Mega Ultra Crit with the close combat, I would have been able to live at 1 HP and still finish him off. So that's going to be very narrow 2-0 victory in my favor. If you guys did enjoy the picture, leave a comment down below. Make sure to click the like button and to subscribe. Also, for those of you who don't know, down in the description, I do have a Facebook fan page, so if you guys want to like that, I'm trying to get more active on there so I can get to know my subscribers more. So yeah, make sure to go like that if you want. And with that, I'm just rambling, so later guys.